well, it's transformed our company. I mean, ultimately, if you want to keep up in the modern market, you need to be investing in automation. In terms of clientele, it's helped us compete in the market. It's enabled us to be more competitive in terms of pricing, but also as customer demand meets it, we're able to meet customer requirements with shorter lead times when needed. So yeah, I would recommend the RoboJob in order to stay competitive in the market.
In the words of the staff here at R&A Engineering in Aylesbury, if you want to remain competitive, then this is the way forward. R&A Engineering in Aylesbury invested in a RoboJob back in 2019. And Ed, you're still over the moon with it, aren't you?
Yeah, we're absolutely delighted with the RoboJob. We've hugely seen the benefits since we got it in 2019. So we had three options for back then in terms of we could either grow to a bigger unit due to the high demand, or
that's quite expensive.
Exactly, which has got astronomical cost to it, as you said, or put on a night shift, which requires a hell of a lot of staff. Or when finding the staff these days is difficult in itself. Or the third option was invest in the automation.
And you did, and you're over the moon, as I've said. So why did you go for the RoboJob itself?
So we went for the RoboJob over its competitors due to mainly its flexibility and all the pallet loading system that we got on the machine that enabled us to stack up more parts on the machine so that we could get increased production in terms of quantity, and also with the turnstile station that we got, so we could get parts coming off complete through the night.
You mentioned flexibility. You're a subcontract machine shop, so why is that so important to you?
Well, ultimately, anything can come through the door. We don't know what can come through the door day in, day out. We have our solid markets, but they might dip up and down, so we need to have that flexibility to make sure that we can stay competitive within the market, really.
So what is it that you're making here at R&A?
We machine across a wider range of different industries, from electronics, medical components, and water purification. So we're doing, our components go into hospitals, helping to treat COVID, and also in laboratories for testing for COVID as well.
And so what materials are you covering there then?
So again, a wide range of different materials, from aluminium, stainless, but we do a hell of a lot in plastics as well, which we're currently machining at the minute.
Now, off camera, you said to me, seeing is believing. What did you mean by that with regards to the robot then?
Well, so, I mean, everyone knows the benefit of automation. Yeah, you're going to get 16 hours extra machining time in the evening. But I don't think you can do all the analysis that you like, but when you truly see the benefits of the extra output and capacity that it gives you, I think, well, we were shocked by it. We thought maybe we'd need an extra couple of RoboJobs, but the amount that it consumes has been fantastic, really.
But it's not just on this machine that you've noticed the benefits either. You said to me that it frees up more machines around the machine shop than you thought it ever would.
Yeah, so absolutely. So, we used to have jobs that would take, say, 2 weeks to go through the workshop. We're now, with the extra automation, we get them done in a week, basically. So we're halving that lead time. But also, we've got great flexibility with the RoboJob. So we can say, for example, we can set up the machine to run day in, day out, get parts out the door, or we can set up the parts to run in the evening, batch parts to run in the evening. We have an operator operating the machine, doing small batch work during the day. So I can satisfy 2 customers at once almost, within the same amount of time. And also, the machines that were being tied up previously, they're now free also to make other parts and other components.
And you know what, I think that a lot of engineers and machine shops out there will really sympathise and totally understand exactly what you're saying, having that same problem.
Yeah.
How about the integration of this within your machine shop? I mean, from your staff's perspective, has everyone taken this on board?
Yeah. I mean, there's a learning curve of everything, right? I mean, but in terms of learning the control for the actual RoboJob itself, it's absolutely dead easy. I mean, even I can operate it, and if I can operate it, anyone can.
Anyone can. That means I can operate it as well. So is it all integrated?
Yes. So you put your M code within the line of your program, and that sends the the message to the control or on the RoboJob, and that will then, however you programmed it, the size of your component, where you're going to pick it and place it within the machine and also on the pallet.
So it shows you that?
Yeah, it does show you that, yeah.
So it shows you and it gives you everything on the setup as well?
Yeah.
Makes your life so easy.
So ultimately, it just then comes down to the experience you have as a setter or operator or as an engineer of ultimately how you're gonna hold the part when you machine it, but you have that issue no matter what you're machining, whether you're doing it as just an operator without automation.
You said to me off camera as well that this has enabled you to open up the business for more work, but also that's encouraged more jobs.
Yes. So you also hear the old adage that automation is going to be, going to take everybody's jobs, but we've seen the complete opposite. Ultimately, it's leading to more jobs just to keep up the output, and also staff aren't stuck doing mundane jobs where they're just operating and loading the machine of batches of up to hundreds or in the thousands. We can then get them doing more complex work. We can build up their skill level essentially, especially some of the young guys we've got around the workshop.
Brilliant. And I know that Hydrafeed haven't just helped you with this; they've also helped you with the vice on the machine as well.
Yeah, well, so and again, another one of the reasons why we chose Hydrafeed is they helped us with the whole package of the setup essentially with the robot. So they provided us with a tombstone that fits onto the 4th axis that we've got, which just extends our capability when machining, for the type of components that we machine essentially, just allows us to machine different features. And also they provide us with the whole package in terms of the shrink pneumatic vices that we use on the machine, which is required for automation.
And can you just talk me through one process of what's happening here then?
Sure.
The RoboJob picks up your raw billet.
Yeah. So it will pick up the raw billet off of the pallet, and first stage it will put the component into the vise on the left-hand side of the table. Obviously, then it will machine the first stop. It will pick up the part. It will put it onto the turnstile, turn it around.
Yes.
Which is doing right now.
Good timing.
And then it will come out and then it will put the part into the 4th axis.
Yes.
So then it can machine the second op, get around different features of the component, and then take it out and put it onto the pallet, and you've got a component coming off complete.
Ed, in your words, who has benefited from your investment in this?
Firstly us as a company. It's allowed us to become more profitable as a company. It's massively allowed us to increase our capacity so we can take on more work, again increasing our profitability. But also our customers, so again we can be more competitive within a global market. And also, again, as I mentioned earlier, our staff as well. So where I mentioned they're not stuck doing the just mundane loading job, pushing the button, we can get them doing more skilled work, building up their skill level.
So who would you recommend this to and why? No one, because you want to remain competitive, of course.
Exactly. No, but I'd recommend this to any general subcontractor, really. I mean, again, like I say, if you want to stay competitive within this market, it's the way you've got to go.